Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. So guys, the following clip is from one of my live streams. Guys, I go live Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So guys, come and join the lives. We laugh, we cry, we laugh until we cry. And before we get into this clip, guys, like, subscribe, drop a comment. I have a second channel called 50304s. Go and check that out. And hit that join button because it really helps the channel out. And let's get into this.
And that was one of the things that I had to reconcile with, that the man that my father raised me to be is not applicable in today's world. And so in today's world.
But do you guys in the chat put a 1? Do you agree? Red pill itself, first of all, being in a relationship is not like, you can be red pill and be single, MGTOW, whatever. So guys, here's the thing.
Get married.
It's against men's nature to be red pill because we are naturally selfless people. It's such a reaction to what's going on. You have to put yourself first, and that goes against our nature as men, our very nature. Because I talked about this earlier. Jeff, you're in Philly. If you saw Nug Nug going upside Gloctavia's head at a gas station, are you jumping in?
Not anymore.
I
know better now. And this is the thing, because so what happened, we had a recent conversation, and I realized that a lot of women, their perception of reality is so distorted to where my wife, she has a friend, and she was talking about, we were out at a dinner, a group of us, and she was talking about how she just hates that Black people leave and move out the hood. And you get educated and you make all this money, and then you leave and run to white areas. I said, hold on, what you're not going to do. And I feel, mind you, woman. Before we moved to where we're at now in South Jersey, we were living 1 block off of Kensington Ave. And this is the crazy part. My background, I've worked in prison. I've worked in a prison in Wilmington. I've worked in Camden, and I worked in Philadelphia for the last 12 years. All urban centers, not in the nicest gray areas, all unsafe. And giving 12 years of my life in terms of my work and my taxes to this city, to these regions, including my actual time. And then when it's time for me to get married and have a child, because I don't want to raise my child in an environment where there's needles and gunshots and drugs everywhere, that I'm like, I'm selling out or whatever. I was like, this is ridiculous. I was like, nobody else is told that they have to stay in a trailer park when they have the ability to leave.
Guys, this is what Kensington Avenue looks like right now.
Looks like
freaking Mad Max.
Like you want me to stay in Mad Max experience while trying to raise a child with crack addicts outside of our backyard. Like, it's just stupid. And hearing her, and the wild part is, she's never lived in a hood. She's never worked in an urban hood area. But a lot of these liberal chicks that think this way, they're living in this fairy tale land of how they think. It's like the whole open borders discussion, bro. It's just weird. It's weird.
Was she Black?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, a white woman wouldn't tell me she's.
I didn't think of that.
I know the white women are getting pretty confident, but I don't think.
I know. I told you guys
it's the crabs in a bucket mentality, though.
Yes.
They want to pull you down when you're going up.
So
I told you guys that my one friend, his now ex-girlfriend, she's this super woke white chick. And we were at happy hour and blah blah blah, and me, I'm very, especially fiscally conservative, so I guess my narrative goes against what she read in her African American studies class. So she's like, well, you gotta understand about the Black experience. Like, I am Black. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It just doesn't make any sense. Guys, one of the things that when you realize is this, once you guys probably see this with everyone who's in the chat, when you see it, you actually can't unsee it. When I was in Seattle, the whole, they didn't call themselves Antifa, but all these anti-racism protests, and you go around and you're like, where's the Black people at? Like, what? Y'all don't have any Black friends or any Asian friends? There's nothing but white people trying to lecture other white people about racism. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You go to this whole march and and then they're like, well, people of color are just too scared. They don't have the opportunity to come out. No, it's because we're out there working. We're doing things. Maybe there's something wrong if you're trying to represent a group of people and those people are nowhere near you. Something's wrong, So,
hey, yeah. Jeff, from 94 to 2000, I lived at Second and Girard.
Oh, right, Girard. Okay.
And I don't know if that bar is still there at Front and Girard, but at least a couple of times a month, I'll pick up a one-night stand from here. Oh my God, crazy.
They gentrified it.
Oh, they gentrified it.
Yeah.
But gentlemen, but when I tell you before, so like I said before, a lot of stuff that my father told me, that's why you've heard me say this before. You guys are my family now. You guys are my community. If I'm going to give back, sacrifice, and protect and provide for, it's going to be for AJ. It's going to be for Snowboard. It's going to be for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be for you guys.
Well, guys, here's the thing, though, is this. You can't really control much in the grand scheme of the world, right? You can obviously make good decisions, but one of the things that you can control is who you allow in your circle. And that's one of the most important things that there is, right? Your friends, if you decide to marry, right? Or whatever, your acquaintances, how you deal with your coworkers, those make and break men all the time. Yep. You see guys getting completely destroyed because they have that one hater in their freaking group, or they have, it's just, guys, put a 1 in the chat if you one day just realize that maybe not one of your friends, but someone who, I don't know, comes over to your house with your friend to watch the fight party or whatever. You're like, this mother was a hater. He always got something, man. That whole ass Jeff, he ain't nothing. Secret thinks he's so great. It's like, dude, he's not coming over to my house anymore. He's always just hating, So.